It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Monday, the 26th of October. I'm Michael Groff. It feels absolutely glorious outside this morning. Welcome to fall, and get ready for the coldest temperatures we've had around here for the last 7 or 8 months. Overnight lows tonight should drop in the 40s, maybe even the upper 30s in the coldest valley locations. But it is October after all here in Phoenix, so the cold weather doesn't stick around too long. We will return to above average temperatures by late in the week or the weekend. All right, let's dive in and talk about it. First, yesterday we topped out at 88 degrees officially at Sky Harbor. The morning low was 69, the normal high 85, the normal low 61. As we take a look outside right now, here just after 8 o'clock, yes, we've got some clouds out there this morning, but those won't be producing any rain. At least not for us. The drier air has already come in. 64 degrees presently at Sky Harbor. Look at that dew point. It's dropped to 19. Relative humidity 18%. The wind from the west-northwest at 16. And the barometer is rising. Temperatures around the area right now. 53 the cool spot at Thompson Peak. 56 at South Mountain Park. 58 in Buckeye. Most locations around the metro are in the 60s. And they will stay in the 60s for the rest of today. As that cold air continues to work its way in, we already hit our high temperature in Phoenix at midnight when we were in the lower 70s. And there's plenty more cold air coming our way. Look at these temperatures through the western states. It's in the teens across much of Idaho, central and northern Nevada, Utah, below zero in parts of Montana, Wyoming, even into sections of Colorado. And to further highlight just how dramatic this change of air masses happens to be that's coming in, look at these temperatures across Texas right now. It's 82 degrees at Brownsville. Meanwhile, it's in the teens in the Panhandle. Unreal. And you can see what's going on with this very vigorous system as it drops south through the western states, positively tilted trough. It's a dry look for us as this system drops further south into Arizona today. That'll usher in even more cold air as it does, and windy conditions as well, and then this will ultimately start to push east. High pressure will build in behind it later in the week. Here's a look at the current radar across Arizona, and you can see any precipitation is confined to the high country, mainly east of Phoenix, and that's where it will stay for the rest of the day. The watch warning map, this looks like a graphic we'd see in late November or December, not late October, with winter storm warnings across a good portion of New Mexico out into Texas and Oklahoma. Some of those same spots have ice storm warnings as well. Here in Arizona, some freeze warnings in effect for the higher elevations, and wind advisories and red flag warnings as well through the west with our vigorous system. And lots of wind and wildfire danger continues out here. Here's the convective outlook for today. No organized severe weather across the country. And as if we don't have enough going on, we still have the tropics to concern ourselves with. This is Tropical Storm Zeta out over the western Caribbean. This will move on to the coast of the Yucatan as a minimal hurricane late tonight, early tomorrow morning. Then out over the Gulf of Mexico, making a beeline for the Louisiana coast, and then moving into Mississippi and Alabama as a tropical storm and weakening as it does and begins to accelerate. The good news is this does not look to be nearly as potent as Delta, Laura, Sally, or the other systems that have devastated parts of the Gulf Coast earlier this season. All right, precipitation around here valid through next Monday morning from the WPC. The bad news is no rain for us here in the valley. Any precipitation with our current system will be confined to the eastern mountains of our state, the higher terrain today, tonight, maybe into early tomorrow before that moves on out of here. And we'll get into modeling, show you what's going on with this weather pattern. Here we go. The GFS, the 06Z run valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. There's our vigorous system beginning to close off into an upper low as it drops south over Arizona. But with that overland trajectory, there really isn't a whole lot of moisture with this feature, especially over the south central deserts. So down at the surface today, a few clouds around this morning, then we'll see mostly sunny skies by this afternoon. It will be breezy to locally windy with west winds this morning turning northwest, maybe gusting as high as 30 miles per hour by this afternoon. And we've already hit our high temperatures, so we'll see steady temperatures through the mid-60s, maybe upper 60s for the rest of the day today here in Phoenix. And look at those icy and snowy conditions across New Mexico and out into Texas and Oklahoma. All right, tonight the skies become mostly clear. Breezes will die down overnight, and that should allow temperatures to drop into the 40s for most of us. And I wouldn't even be surprised if the coldest valley spots got into the upper 30s. How about that? All right, tomorrow the system begins to move further to the east, maybe an isolated rain or snow shower for the eastern part of the state, but we're dry with breezy conditions and another cool day, highs mid and upper 60s. And look at that snow continuing across New Mexico, Texas, and Oklahoma. My goodness. Here's Wednesday. We are sunny and dry, high temperatures warming into the lower 70s, and you can see Hurricane Zeta moving on to the southeast Louisiana coast by late in the day. On Thursday, we continue to warm up, highs in the low 80s with mostly sunny skies. Friday, a pretty good supply of sunshine, high temperatures in the mid and upper 80s. And then over the weekend, a very weak wave will approach from the west. We could see a few high clouds coming in, but that's not really going to slow down the warm-up all that much. Highs upper 80s and low 90s for both Saturday and Sunday. And once again, just some occasional high clouds. Here we go to next week. This is Monday, the 2nd of November. We've got that weak wave still approaching us from the west. Maybe some high clouds around. Temperatures may back off a few degrees, but no threat of precipitation. And going out 10 days, this is Wednesday the 4th. Ridging still very strong out here in the west, and the GFS shows a weak upper low pinned underneath that, and why not? It's been the season of the Rex block pattern, so that looks reasonable. And even if that does verify, it wouldn't have much of any consequence for us weather-wise, maybe just a few high clouds, but temperatures well above normal. Here's a look at rainfall off of the European ensemble. We can pretty much discount these few members that are trying to bring in rain for today because the drier air has already punched in. Even for the next couple of weeks, realistic rain chances don't look all that likely. The ensemble mean is only around 0.05 of an inch, and most members don't show anything at all. And temperatures off the national blend of models, yeah, kind of chilly, right? Highs only in the 60s today and tomorrow, low 70s on Wednesday. Overnight lows down in the 40s, and once again, there will be some spots, no doubt, that drop into the upper 30s, and then we warm it up big time as we head into the weekend and next week. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell so that whenever a brand new video is posted, you'll get the notice. Your comments, questions, and suggestions always encouraged as well. Thanks so much for watching. It is always appreciated. You guys be safe out there. Enjoy the glorious temperatures while we have them, and have yourselves a fantastic Monday.